So apparently turn-based has its place in modern video games. Hello everyone, Lexitan Gaming back again with another video, and today's video isn't one that I planned to do, mainly because I completely forgot about this game before I had a few YouTube review notifications. So after watching a couple and realising what I could be missing out on here, I decided to bite the bullet. Not that much of a bullet because it was already on sale before it came out. Pre-ordered Wednesday, it arrived Thursday, and here I am talking about my first impressions on Saturday. And that game, of course, is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I've only had a few hours with it, but my god, there's already a hell of a lot to go through. So first of all, everyone, and I mean everyone, has talked about the graphics. I know it's impossible not to these days when you're talking about a video game. Me personally, I don't look too much into that. As long as the game runs as it should and the story and the gameplay are on point, I'm not too fussed on the graphics. But Jesus Christ, is this game sexy? I don't mean, oh, it looks nice, sexy. I mean, it's f***ing sexy, mate. Every area, every character, every cutscene has been just an absolute pleasure to go up at and experience. I don't know if it's a weird thing to say, but the character models are actually perfect for the voices behind them, which unfortunately isn't uncommon to be a bad thing in video games these days. They suit, they feel legit, and they just feel like they belong. Honestly, it's like playing a movie at times. You know, I've seen a couple of glitches, like on the face or whatever, and I'm sure that's going to get patched. It might already be patched, because I realised after playing for a few hours that I hadn't updated the game fully. So that one might be on me. So next I want to talk about the story. Now, there won't be any spoilers here. I couldn't do that to you because I would never want to spoil anyone of the experience that this game gives you. Right from the start, it grips you right away. And I honestly didn't have high expectations going in because I forgot about it. And I started getting good reviews, but sometimes these days that doesn't mean a lot. But yeah, I was very surprised with just how haunting the story is, and the setting in general. So it does start with the main character, Gustave, based in France by the way. And he's all depressed because he wants to get back with his former lover, Sophie. So you play through that bit, and as you go in you find out that something happens on this day every year called the Gommage. Gommage? I can't remember how they said it now. And they drop the bomb on you that this is essentially an expulsion of life. Well, of anyone over a certain age. This age seems to go down every year, effectively ending those who are over that age. Can you guess this year's number? It's 33. 33. So all this chaos is done by the Paintress. She's the one who takes away all the lives of the people of Lumiere. And honestly, this is one of the most moving and memorable openings of a video game that I've ever played. This felt special. I don't have any other way to put it. The game moves on as the people try to move on. And we learn that Gustave is one of the expeditioners that wants to put an end to all of this. These people, well, most of them, are using the last year of their lives to try and fight for a change. Obviously, previous attempts have been futile. So, with characters such as Gustave's own sister having reservations, you can kind of understand why. And yeah, you go to the Paintress, a lot of crazy shit happens, and I can't really say much more. And the music. I did just find myself sometimes sitting there not doing anything with the controller, just mesmerised, listening to that piano while watching whatever was going on screen. That'll take up some of your time if you're not careful. But yeah, so far The music is amazing, and I can't wait to hear what else is to come. Final thing I want to quickly mention is the combat. So apparently, turn-based has its place in modern video games.
Oh my god!
Who'd have thunk it? Whoever said realistic graphics and turn-based combat don't mix together well? Take a look at this. And it's honestly one of the best parts of the game so far. Fairly simple, easy to learn, but also challenging enough that you won't get bored easily. With many skills to unlock on the way, it's going to be a while before you get sick of this combat system. Well, for me anyway. And yeah, on the gameplay side of things, everything else is also pretty solid. I've gotten to a part now where I feel like the game's opened up a bit more. It's been pretty linear so far, which I get because it makes you more immersed in the story, obviously. But it looks like it's opening up a bit more now. Just have to see how it goes from here. So if you were on the fence and any of that sounded intriguing to you, I'd say go get the game. It's fairly cheap, and so far it's already been worth it for me, just for that opening alone. Okay, yeah, that's enough from me now. This was meant to be a first thought, and I've just gone on and on. I guess it just shows how good I think the game is. And I can't wait to dive in further and just see where this crazy story ends up going. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, just give it a like. And subscribe for more videos just like this one. Cheers!